Michael Powell fouls this one off. And off the netting this time. 2 out on pop-outs. A pop fly for E.J. Ankerson, and then a pop-out for Ernie Echeverria into the infield grass. With Michael Powell up to the plate as we're near the bottom of the order with Shyman on deck. Walk to first, played it through on a sac hit from Hums. Foul ball at the plate for Michael Powell. In his last plate appearance, put it into the glove of the pitcher in deal and was put out at first. And on the balk, 1 ball to 2 strikes. Oh, 2 count. I have to apologize to you folks. Now it is 1-2 as the pitch makes his way in, but just stayed to the corner. 1-2 the count. Michael Powell swings at it, and he is out. And just like that, they do get the first hit of the day, but come up runless in the top of the third. Aces still lead it by 2 runs in only. Soft grounder and only is Graydon Hebner, who gloved onto that one. And the Aces do get 1 out. Coy Swanson out. Brian Scott coming up, the 8-hitter. But the Aces have turned away 6 batters through 2 innings, 3 up, 3 down. They do get another one out, and this one put into play. Powell on it, and throw off his front foot, they get the out. 2 away with RJ Cromartie coming up.
Batting next to third baseman, number 33 from the University of Notre Dame.
Grounder to second for Coy Swanson. And then a grounder to third, and across the diamond it goes for the out. RJ Cromartie, a familiar face to some of our Aces members. Played high school ball at South Bend, Indiana with Adam Lehman. And he looks in strike one across the plate. If RJ Cromartie can get the first hit of the day, we're going to turn it back over to the top of the order. And he's got a chance with the count being 1-1 strike. The left-hander, by way of Seton Hall, painted to the outer corner. The 1-1. He pumps it by RJ Cromartie for strike two. And it gets him to swing at it. 3 up, 3 down once more for the Crop Dusters. And similar to the second, Mason Christopher gets another strikeout to end an inning. The Aces hanging on by 2 runs.
Hey fans, let's give a Crop
By a 2-run lead in only, heading into the fourth.
Ball State, DJ Schubert.
In what would have been a game that could have been a doubleheader for the Aces and the Crop Dusters, turned into one because of torrential rains that disseminated across the DC area. So the main priority was get the field in shape, and it's in tip-top condition for a 9-inning showdown. Aces lead it 2-0 against the Crop Dusters, with Scheinman once more leading things off. Hooks it foul. He walked to first in the second inning, played it through on a sac hit from Hums, and what made it a 2-0 lead for the Aces. Scheinman looks in, strike one across the plate. Angel Santiago Cruz in relief of Nick Deal. Deal in his first appearance for the Crop Dusters gave up 4 walks through 2 innings, but did get a strikeout against the leadoff man Hums in the first. And this one goes up high against Scheinman at the plate. Braden Hebner on deck with Sabzada in the hole. Scheinman looking to get the second hit of the, or the first hit of the day for the Aces. Yeah, second hit of the day for the Aces. And looks in, strike 3.
The second baseman, number 9 from Ball State, Braden Hubner.
The first hit of the day came from Derek Almeida in the third. Scheinman was very close to having another one, but he looked in strike 3 across the plate. And for Braden Hebner, the 8-hitter looks through ball 1 to the lone away corner on a nice breaking ball from Santiago Cruz. And a 1-0 count at the plate with another pitch on the way. Same exact result. Breaking ball going outside. 2-0's the count. Won the count at the plate after a foul ball from Hebner. Walked in his previous plate appearance. Stranded on base, the only one to be stranded in the second. And lifts this one in the air to center and giving chase is Scott. He gets the out near the warning track. A fly out deep to center. 2 away, one looking on a strikeout, and another one off of a fly ball near the warning track. Now the Subsada put out to the glove of Deal. But it was on a play that Nick Deal had to just glove at it twice to throw it on over. As the reliever paints through strike 1 across the plate. 0-1 count. And he'll uncork another pitch to Subsada. Swing and a miss. Puts this in the air, a liner, and drops in front of Scott this time. Not a fly ball, this one a liner. Subsada on a base with a 2-out single.
Batting the center fielder, number 3 from Western Michigan, Cooper Hums.
Now to Cooper Hums, who played it through the second run of the day. Had a sac hit in the second inning. Was struck out looking against Nick Deal. He represents the first strikeout of the summer for Nick Deal with the Dusters. Subsada angling on over to second. He's going to stay put at first. Ball 1 eventually makes his way across the plate to Hums, the 1-hitter. Foul tip strike. 1-1 strike at the plate for Hums. Aces 2 runs on 2 hits this ball game. They lead at 2-0 against the Crop Dusters. Subsada takes off. Richie throws to second. Off the heel of the glove of Hawkins. And Subsada's got a stolen base. And at the plate, 2-1 the count against Hums. The 4th stolen base of the day for the Aces belongs to Subsada. And a pitch up high for Santiago Cruz, the right-hander. Play spring ball for VCU. A team that won the conference championship the previous season, but this past spring went 10 games under 500. Foul ball behind the netting. Cooper Hums stays alive. The count is 3-2 strikes. And Subsada in scoring position. He is the potential 3rd run for the Aces. Angles right near the shortstop Hawkins and is moving his way on over to the throwing side of Hawkins. as he angles right near the pitcher. Underneath him, did he come across? No, it is going to be a walk for Hums. 2 men on, 2 out in this inning. A strikeout for Scheinman looking, and then a fly ball to center field for Hebner. It's Zebzada at second, and at first is Hums. Trip Capers coming up for his 3rd plate appearance. He walked in the first. He was plated through off of Hankerson. He got on the base on a fielding error from Zampella. Strike 1 up, or ball 1 up high, that is. To Capers at the plate. And this one sneaks inside. 2 balls, no strikes for Trip Capers, the 2-hitter. Looking very sharp, he does, with 1 walk and a run in this game. Fly ball foul to the right side. Sahabzada got on a base on a 2-out single, a liner up the middle, and a walk for the base runner at first, Hums. A breaking ball for Santiago Cruz misses the mark. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 on and 2 out, 2-0 lead for the Aces. They scattered through their 2 runs in the first 2 innings of the contest. Nice pitch from Santiago Cruz, scraping the lower half. And the count is 3 balls to 2 strikes for the 2-hitter Trip Capers, native of Philadelphia, as he puts this one in the air to left. Giving chase after it, it's into the warning track. Fighting for it, throwing on over, 2 runs come across. Scoring from second is Sabzada, scoring from first is Cooper Hums. A stand-up double for Trip Capers as he plays through 2. Derek Almeida coming up.
The shortstop, number 1 from Chaffee College, Derek Almeida.
Trip Capers came into today with 8 stolen bases, had 2 in the first, and registers his first hit of the day after he walked in the first. It's Derek Almeida now. And he went around it? No, he did not. The appeal from the first base umpire says he is safe. He is good to go. Trip Capers, 14th hit of the season. And he's also now in double digits with 10 RBIs. 10 RBIs and a liner that just does not sneak away from the glove of Cromartie. Sneaky liner into his glove to strand Trip Capers. Wind's starting to build up here in Olney. The Aces got wind in their sails. A 2 RBI double for Trip Capers, and the Aces lead at 4-0. Going into the bottom of the 4th in Olney. Ace is looking very sharp in this game. They played through 2 runs off of a 2 RBI double from Capers in a 2-run 2-hit inning for the Aces in the top of the 4th. We turn to the bottom of the inning. It's Mason Christopher still up there, the starting hand for the Aces. Paints through ball 1. As the leadoff man and one hitter, Sakai Hawkins, comes back up. Chopped it foul to the left side on the second offering. 1 ball to 1 strike. But it has been an opposite situation for the Crop Dusters. Ace is looking good. The Crop Dusters do not have a hit. As a matter of fact, they've been 3 up and 3 down the previous 3 innings. And he scattered through 3 strikes. Is Mason Christopher, who's still on the mound. In the bottom of the 4th, Sakai Hawkins has a 3-1 count. Cade Walter on deck. Who struck out looking in his first plate appearance, did Walter do. And up in the air, this one will go foul. Three balls and 2 strikes after the foul ball from Sakai Hawkins. Time is called. Just so Hawkins can get a good stance at the plate. He'll ground it out to third. Into the glove of Powell. This one into the glove of Christopher. And the out, 1 away. You gotta have your head on a swivel sometimes when you're up on the mound. And that's what Christopher did there. Cade Walter coming up back to the plate. It happened twice for It happened twice for Nick Deal. But the second time he had to face it, he had to just glove it twice to get the out. This one will go foul in front of Michael Powell as he lurked his way near the dugout of the Aces. Kay Walters down on the count. A foul ball to go with a looking strike. The pitch bottoms out to the lower corner. 1 ball to 2 strikes for the 2-hitter with Jimmy Kirk, who looked very solid in the first game these 2 teams have played. In the air to right center. It drops deep there, right near the warning track. Stand-up double for the 2-hitter. 1-out double, bringing up Jimmy Kirk to the plate.
Batting next, the designated hitter, number 40 from Millersville University, Jimmy Kirk.
Coming up to Calabria 2008, it's Jimmy Kirk. Grounded to third to Michael Powell with a sure-handed throw on over to first. See how he does in his second plate appearance. Aces notch in the first hit of the day. Kirk now crowding the plate with 1 man on at second. It'll be poured through the zone. Strike 1 for Jimmy Kirk. Cade Walter, the base runner at second. A stand-up 1-out double for him. Just stretching the zone vertically is Mason Christopher. And the count runs even, 1 ball to 1 strike. At the plate, 1-2 for Jimmy Kirk. Mason Christopher unloads the 1-2. And the count will run even once more for Jimmy Kirk. 2 strikes. Playing in his third summer with the Crop Dusters. Puts this one into shallow left center. It's Hums on it. The throw onto the glove of Almeida, which will hold off Cade Walker as he was trying to tag up to third. He'll stay put at second. Jimmy Kirk is retired. 2 outs with Walker Zampella, who grounded to short in the second. Comes back up to the plate. Bats right. Austin Stalker, the 5-hitter, coming up behind him. Is on deck. One ball and no strikes is the count for Walker Zampella. And a pitch up high. Foul ball right behind the fencing. One man on, 2 out in this inning. Sakai Hawkins into the glove of Christopher as a man takes off. The throw on over. And it's a nice stolen base for Cade Walker. He was into the bag in time as Echeverria was thrown on over. Across his body to third where Michael Powell was. But at the plate, 2 strikes for Zampella. With a potential first run of the day for the Crop Dusters. Into the glove of Hankerson. They strand the base runner at third. And the Aces, as well as Mason Christopher, looking sharp with no runs coming across. But the first hit of the day for the Crop Dusters came in this inning by way of Walker's stand-up double. Going into the top of the 5th, 4-0 is the score in Olney. Top of the 5th in Olney, the Aces with a 4-run lead in Olney. In the previous frame, the Aces had a 2-run 2-hit 4th inning. To go along with the Crop Dusters' first hit of the day. And the first offering off of the chess piece of Carter Ritchie. And it's nice to see that Angel Santiago Cruz has a familiar face behind the plate. Ritchie plays spring ball with him. Echeverria just lined it off of the heel of the glove of Cromartie, and he's at the bag safely at first. What should have been a nice, clean out on a liner, or a low liner, I might add, from Echeverria, but he makes it to the bag safely to first. Strike one at the plate for E.J. Hankerson, the 5-hitter. And the cleanup man is at first off of a fielding error from Cromartie, the South Bend native. With Hankerson up to the plate. He swings at the second offering he sees. It was Hankerson who was able to get on base off of a fielding error from Zampella, the second baseman. Echeverria at first. 1 ball to 2 strikes at the plate. And a pitch that went low. And now the 1-2 from Santiago Cruz. He unwinds it, and it just goes underneath the lower corner. So the count will run even at 2 balls to 2 strikes. Echeverria at first. Off a fielding error, and he got him to swing at it. It's Santiago Cruz. Gets his 3rd strikeout of the contest. This one swinging against E.J. Hankerson, 1 away. So now to Michael Powell, who struck out in the 3rd and was put out off the glove of the pitcher to first. 1-3 put out as Echeverria was looking for a base. He'll stay put at first. Ball 1 at the plate for Michael Powell, the Alexandria native. Play spring fall for the UPenn Quakers, Ivy League team. Another Ivy Leaguer on a base right now. And this one to center field. And Brian Scott comes underneath it. He makes the catch. 2 out now. And still at first is Ernie Echeverria. Gone on a base on an error. DJ Scheinman struck out looking. And then a fly out for added measure. So Scheinman, the 7-hitter, walked to first in the 2nd. And then represented the 2nd run of the day for the Aces in the 2nd. Fly ball foul behind the benches here at First Responder Field. It's DJ Scheinman, steady presence, playing first base today. Usually is a catcher. And he will not offer at the next pitch from Angel Santiago Cruz. The McCordsville, Indiana native has a familiar face cheering him on. Maternal grandmother in attendance as a wild pitch springs Ernie Echeverria to second. And Ernie Echeverria, a 5th potential run if it can be plated through. moves up to scoring position at second with Scheinman. Hitless through 2 plate appearances. Is going to look ball 3 through the plate. The 7-hitter against the reliever, Santiago Cruz, the 3-1 uncorked. Ball 4 for Scheinman. He'll walk for the second time today. Echeverria still at second. Moved up to second on a wild pitch. Now the 8-hitter coming back up. Walked in the second inning, stranded on base, and then flew out to center field in the 4th. Leaning more towards the plate, he bats right. To the lower half, strike 1. Sahebzada, the 9-hitter. Stranded on base. Strike 2 comes across. So I have to apologize. The 9-hitter was plated through by Trip Capers' 2 RBI standing double. And Braden Hebner now trying to get on base. The caveat for it, Santiago Cruz, as he unwinds the 0-2 to the outside. It's 1-2 now. He's got 2 outs in this inning. 1 on a swinging strikeout, surrendered by Ankerson. And then the fly out to center field. Under it was Brian Scott. Echeverria at second, and at first is Scheinman. To Hebner, and he was dealt a low fastball, and he got him to bite. It's the 4th strikeout for Santiago Cruz. Swinging 1, second one in this inning. They strand 2, but the Aces still lead it by 4 runs in this inning. Bottom of the 5th here in Olney. The Crop Dusters trail it 4-0 with Mason Christopher still on the mound. Foul ball for the leadoff man Stalker, first baseman, who was put out on a 6-3 ground out. 0-1. And he made it stick across the plate was Mason Christopher, strike number 2. to the outside it goes on the 0-2 pitch. If you saw it during that little break I just had, the Crop Dusters got their steps in to the tune of Cotton Eye Joe, line dance, foul ball, will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's a nice little treat that the Crop Dusters have in the rural part of Montgomery County. It's playing along with the culture and the customs and what they're trying to do here. Another foul ball for Stalker. They do the line dance usually during the 4th inning, but the last time the Aces were here, 11-2 win for the home team Dusters as the 1-2 comes across. Swinging strikeout to retire Stalker. And the 4th strikeout of the day for Christopher. Carter Ritchie, the catcher, coming up. Yeah, in that 11-2 contest, they did not do it that game because the previous Friday, the Friday before, they repeated the game on the Tuesday the 17th. Friday the 13th, it was postponed due to lightning. And then they played once more in the 17th of June and puts this one into play deep to left on the first offering for Ritchie, and it just stays foul. It's barely across the left side of your screen. Hankerson was giving chase, moving to his left, or to his right, that is. So Ritchie will move back to the plate. 0-1 is the count. He chased after the first offering he saw to start off his second plate appearance. Yeah, but since they had to redo the first meeting here at home, they got their steps in after the contest. And a foul ball to boot once more for Carter Ritchie with 1 out. Swinging strikeout for Austin Stalker. But today, the second meeting here in Olney, they'll do it early here in the 4th. Carter Ritchie looking very sharp at the plate, biting at most of the pitches he's seen from Mason Christopher. Couple of foul balls later, they'll redo the 0-2. Down low to the glove side of Ernie Echeverria. The 1-2. Just down low, and they got him to swing on it. Ritchie built up to an 0-2 count off of multiple foul balls. He does not connect on the 1-2. Springs up Coy Swanson. But the Crop Dusters do net their first hit back in the 4th off of Cade Walker's stand-up, 2-out double. In danger of another 3-up, 3-down inning. Up in the air to right center, to the warning track. And it drops away from the glove of Hums as Capers was coming up to make the play as well. Second hit of the day belongs to Coy Swanson, a stand-up double. Another double for the Crop Dusters. Same spot. Cade Walter had it up the right center field, and this one towards the warning track. And this one away from the glove of Christopher. The throw on over, infield single. And it will move up Swanson on over to third. Runners run the corners.
All right, fans, it's rally time. Let's make some noise for the third baseman, number 33, from the University of Notre Dame, R.J.
Crop Dusters poised to score a runner from third. Coy Swanson at third. Scott at first on an infield single. The 9-hitter now. Strike one to the outer half. Strike two comes across the plate. This time a swinging strike for the South Bend, Indiana native. And then another one into the glove of Christopher. And they strand two men on base. But the Crop Dusters showing life with 2 hits, stand-up double and infield singles, all she wrote in the 5th inning. Going into the top of the 6th, Aces lead at 4 runs.
Hey fans, just a reminder, Rio Below.
All right, folks. Just wanted to let you know before we start the top of the 6th inning.
That's the inclement weather siren we just heard. Inclement weather.
The fans and players will clear out due to lightning and rain concerns in Olney. We're going to end the stream here. Aces lead at 4-0. We'll start up another stream if and when the Aces and the Crop Dusters resume play. Thank you for tuning in once more. We'll keep you noted. Turn into our social media pages, Alexandria.aces on Instagram and Twitter, and Alexandria Aces on Facebook for up-to-the-minute information on the latest on this game. See you soon.